Coming up right now, could New York City become the new Las Vegas? Not if one group gets their way.
Also coming up, we are going to be talking about this. What? It's the holiday hot dog. Oh boy. Yes, you never knew you wanted to try it. We'll talk about it coming up.
Looks like there is a dad furious after a disturbing video shows a staffer thinking and doing the unthinkable.
Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
I am Mitch English. Welcome to Daily Flash. You're there. Look at you. Hi, everybody. This is Daily Flash.
We are down to the single digits, 9 days until the big man arrives.
It's just craziness.
Yeah.
There is so much that has happened, obviously, this year. It's just flown by. And we say that every single year, though. Am I right?
No, I was talking to Alan the other day, and I said, I remember as a kid, it seemed like it took forever to get to Christmas.
Right, yeah.
And then I just thought yesterday was Halloween, and now we're 9 days away.
It flies by, and you think, well, okay, next year, 2025, I'm gonna appreciate the time, and then it'll be December again.
But you can see why people put their holiday decorations up like right after Halloween,
to buy into
because it's like you want to enjoy every single moment of it, and it does go by so quickly. You're like in a flash.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
So, no pun intended.
Yeah, in a
now
flash,
you are
exactly.
in the Flash.
Yes, you are in
right?
the Flash.
We'll be checking in with Matt Doolittle in just a bit here. You got some fun stuff to talk about.
Okay, I think you might like this. There is a new naming trend, a new baby naming trend.
Baby naming, okay.
This woman actually has quite a good gig. She her website's called Naming Baby.
Name it.
Baby. She charges hundreds of dollars to help people come up with baby names. And the new trend is the Ivy League baby name.
Okay, explain that.
Okay, basically it's to exude classic charm and opulence. So you're using a last name as a first name.
Okay.
And
All
then
my kids are that way.
then you're adding an Ivy League to it. An Ivy League college. So something like Stanton Harvard.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Or Jackson Brown, for lack of a better example for you.
Maybe so it has to be an Ivy League. So maybe a Yale. Maybe
Yale.
A Yale
Yes,
in there
you could do like a Richards Yale.
Richards Yale.
Yeah,
okay.
but again, so you're coming up with a last name and then you're adding.
I like all my kids have last names as first names, and I think it's a great way to honor and kind of keep the thing going, especially if you have a girl that you kind of give maybe a like a family name to. At least she keeps it.
Yes, I wanted to share a couple more options with you. Some good examples here. Let me see. Where are they? Fraser Harvard.
That kid's getting beat up though. You got to.
Whitaker Yale.
Whitaker Yale.
Yeah, there's one.
If you need somebody, it's odd that there's a job that she gets paid pretty decent money, it sounds like, to be able to do this. I guess it'd be more like a consultant kind of thing.
Yes.
But it seems like everybody, having 4 kids of my own, that everybody has an opinion. But it also goes down to, if you name somebody that you automatically associate with that person. So like if, say, a person named Tony or whatever, let's just say that, and you think of that name and you're like, I can't use it. Even though Anthony's a beautiful name.
Beautiful name, right. Brooks Penn. I thought of Brooker when I saw that
Brooker,
one. Yeah.
I call him Brooks, by the way. Too.
And Stetson Princeton. That's really 2 colleges, because we have a Stetson here and then Princeton.
Okay, I can buy into that.
My favorite name of all time was, I worked with this lady when I worked in the shoe stores. Her name was LaDasha. And it was LAAH.
Like
her name was dash.
Actually had a dash.
Legally had a dash, and she was LaDasha.
Okay.
LaDasha. But if you saw it on paper, you probably would say because you would look.
Yeah, but it was LaDasha.
Do I say the dash? Is the dash silent?
Is the dash silent? All righty. Names it is. We're going to name some trending stories heading out.
Yeah, so don't bet on this one. The head of New York's powerful teachers union is giving the proposal for a casino in Times Square a giant F. According to the union, they claim a casino would take away from the theater district and ruin the allure of Broadway. There are 6 public schools in the theater district. Critics say a casino is not necessary necessary because the shows bring in enough revenue. Others say they wouldn't mind a casino if they can find another neighborhood for it outside of Broadway. I'm not sure if that's a really good combination considering the safety issues New York is having right now.
And what we know about casinos. And also Atlantic City's not too far away
That's
if you
true
think about that. So it's not
Yeah.
like you're desperately in need of it. I've lived in Mississippi. I lived in Mississippi, and they voted on bringing what they call basically floating casinos.
Yes.
Dockside gaming is what they called it. And it changed the economy 100%. But it also comes along with the things that you had spoke of as well. And I think if New York, with so many people, mass exodus because of COVID, people have moved out. They got to look for new ways. I don't think a casino is going to be your direct answer. I mean, it's basically a quick fix.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I was trying to think how a classier version of it could exist in New York, and you think of like Monaco, in France.
Oh, okay.
They've got the fancy high-end casinos, and they've got theater and shows and so I mean, I wonder if they were trying to go for that maybe angle of it. I don't know.
You're going to get some just bad people showing up there. It turns it back into Gotham, even though Gotham is Chicago. But it turns it back in. You're going to have that seedy people are going to be there just because that's where they are already.
And it's a shame that you say that but it's the truth. I mean, like they have to go off of what has happened in the past, and generally the sort of problems that come along with having a casino. Let's just say that no matter what. And turning it into a family environment is what they're trying to do in Vegas. And I say the family.
They tried that and it failed miserably.
Well, that's not true. It's a family environment. It's a family environment in Vegas. You got the Gambino family. You got the Stucci family. So think about that, right?
Yes.
All right, Sam's Club is now giving their popular hot dog a holiday makeover, and they're calling it the Holy Dog. Holly Dog, one or the other, if you want to call it each way. The limited time hot dog, it features a combination of Thanksgiving and Christmas toppings, all on one bun. Curious foodies, they got 3 options to choose from. You can get the club mashup, the Sam Thing Sweets, play on words, or the Seasons Meetings, spelled M-E-A-T-I-N-G. Meetings. The club mashup, it's a combo of mashed potatoes and Christmas cookies. The Sam Thing Sweet has pumpkin pie and candy canes on it. And the Seasons Meetings is both turkey and prime rib, all on top of a hot dog. So you get 2 meats and then meat byproduct. If those toppings aren't enough, you can also add gravy, parsley, whipped cream, or cranberry sauce for free. The Sam's Club Holla Dog is only available in 3 cities right now: New York, Nashville, and Dallas. And if it's state fair, basically that's what it is. Which, by the way, if you go to Walmart, which Sam's Club and Walmart are basically the same thing, you just get it in bulk. This is the state fair food, right? That's all it is.
Do you have a favorite state fair food?
The corn dog.
The corn dog. Okay.
Solid corn dog, and just walk around and dump it in a thing of mustard.
Mustard, there you go. I just don't understand.
And elephant ears are great too.
Are those the fried?
Basically, they're beignets, basically.
Okay,
but they just throw it in grease.
Anything that's deep fried is spectacular, right?
I totally agree with that.
Now, if Costco did this, Andrea and I would totally
What would Costco's version of the? Because generally, there's Walmart and then you have Target, okay? And you have different clientele. All right, let's just say, let's call it what
Then there's Sam's and Costco.
There's Sam and Costco.
Yes,
what would Costco?
I think Costco, I don't think they would put all of that stuff on their hot dog because their hot dogs are so good. It's like a drinking a dog special for $1.50.
And somehow it's still $300 before we leave the place.
True. I was there yesterday. That sounds about right.
Yep.
They might add like maybe some pepperoni or something.
I could see something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe some kraut or whatever.
Yeah.
Just a giant chicken in a bun. I think a giant chicken in a bun, and then you put some mustard on it, and there you go.
Have you looked at the calories of some of that stuff?
It's not good.
I will say I was kind of against that initially when they put the calorie count on menus, but now it makes me think twice before I order.
Now you're
stuff.
eyeballing it.
As we're getting older, but you get the calories in bulk, right? So there's really
and they're still $300.
Yes.
It seems like if Costco did it, they would say, listen, which my understanding, they're like the #1 wine seller, right? Aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Or at least pretty close to the top.
Yeah.
It would come with some nice wine or something like that. If Costco did like a holiday.
Like a flight of beer.
Chicken in a bun with a side of wine. There you go. That's and at one of the picnic tables.
I know,
That's how
we're
you
talking
feel.
about like holiday. I was at Costco yesterday, and you know what they had in the liquor store? They had the 12 days of cocktails, and it was this really cool like Advent style calendar. I'm like, oh, I love this, but I have no one to buy it for.
Yeah, somebody that would appreciate it,
Yes.
number one, and then you're almost like, here, drink every day. You're encouraging people to drink every day.
From Costco.
Exactly, yes.
That's
in
the
bulk.
Costco
But I
way.
love the packaging was beautiful.
And they're smart
Yeah,
about that.
they
They
are.
realize you sell the sizzle, not
Yeah.
the steak. So it makes a lot of sense.
Ooh,
on that.
I
All right,
like
what
that.
is your holiday tradition here? And again, we would love to know what some things that you would have to have on your hot dog. We'd love to hear from you. You can go to our website, dailyflashshow.com. There you'll see the get sound off button, and you can get right in touch with us.
Yes.
Some other stuff happening here.
That is true. We're going to get Flash coming up. One viewer is asking, it's near the dog, pets and relationships.
Oh, this is a big one.
Should they give up their pet for their relationship? It's a tricky one. We'll talk about it next.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English along with Andrea Jackson. Matt Doolittle. It's time for us to get Flash. This is the time of our show where we actually get questions from you, the viewer, and then we share our reactions.
Okay, so each one of us gets about 15 seconds
Yeah.
to sound off on the story, and we want you at home to go to our socials, and once you're there, we want you to share your comments. So, guys, are you ready?
I think so. Let's find out what this is all
first
about.
one's a doozy. Should I get Flash for refusing to give up my dog for my fiance's daughter who is allergic to pets? She says she has had her golden retriever for 7 years, way before she got into the relationship with her fiance, who has a 9-year-old daughter. My fiance, she says, knew I had a dog, and he knew that before he moved in with me. Now he's asking me to rehome my dog, but my dog's been a part of my family for 7 years. Should I get Flash for refusing to get rid of my dog?
First of all, I can't wait to hear your response on this because I think I know how you feel about pets.
Yeah.
But I'll take the lead on
Yeah,
this.
go
Number
for
one,
it.
I think it is something that when you marry somebody, you get a bill of goods.
Yes.
Meaning you got to take it all and you got to figure it out. And obviously, this seems like this should have been discussed a long time ago before you actually get to that point. So it's on to them. I think if you want, how bad do you want that relationship? There is ways maybe. Let's try to see maybe we can keep the dog outside or something like that,
Yeah.
but at least to figure out a way, at least maybe, so that you can be a cohesive family.
Yeah, Matt.
So we got Bizkit the Kiki because the family that had that's his real name, had a baby
So sorry.
was allergic to him. So we got him because of that.
Okay.
Now, if something happened, I'm taking the cat. I'm just,
So you would keep the
You would
cat
keep
even
the
though
cat,
if
regardless of the relationship.
woman
well, I
had
mean,
a-
if a baby's sick, that's one thing. Like if we have a kid, but if you're coming into the relationship, I don't think that's right. You should have known.
All right.
I just think it's the fact that you've had this dog for 7 years, it is part of your family.
Yes.
To have to give up that dog at this point, I agree with you, Mitch. I mean, obviously you're in a relationship. A pet can be a deal breaker. Some people just aren't dog people or cat people. And if that's the case, then you are not with the right person. And I will say this, if she ends up getting rid of that dog or giving it to someone else, that will hang over their relationship for
That's I knew
years.
you would say, 'cause
And
I feel the same
eventually
way.
there will be a breaking point, and that will be part of the whole breakup.
And dogs don't live forever too.
No,
so think
that's
that about.
everything.
Oh, honey,
Yeah.
take out the trash.
Brandon?
Have you took out my dog?
I think that maybe, if the dog is already 7, it's a golden retriever, it's probably only going to live
That's
for
what.
like 9.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're 100% right. That's and
Yeah.
why can you work something out up until that point? I hate to talk about that, but it's good truth.
It is
It's a
true.
good point.
Bigger dogs don't live as long. Could you just live in 2 separate residences,
Yeah.
rather than living together until the dog
That's
passes
something
on?
you should have thought about a long
Yes,
time
agreed.
ago. All right.
Yeah.
We would love to hear what you have to think about this, and it's real easy to get a hold of us. How?
Yes, head to our website. We offer valet parking for your clicker,
Yes, it's
for your
beautiful.
cursor. It's wonderful. It says, sound off. That's what I'm looking for. I was like, power on. No, sound off. That's it. Sound off. Hit that button, and you can share what you think about these topics and more.
And you can bring your pets to our website too. We're getting Boss Lady, doing some Boss Lady
We
coming
are.
up.
Cheyenne Davis, reality star, joining us next.
All right, let's check in with lifestyle expert Kelly Edwards. She's sharing her top ideas to get your home ready for the holidays.
So I have 2 products that's going to save you time during the holidays and 2 that are going to protect your home. So let's start in the laundry room. Now, LG has their wash tower, which is absolutely amazing. It combines a full-size washer and dryer in one single sleek unit, saving half of the floor space as traditional sets. Now, it has a central control panel, so it keeps all the controls within reach for convenience. Their Turbo Wash 360 cleans larger loads in less than 30 minutes. Their allergen cycle removes 95% of dust and pollen. They have built-in intelligence and smart pairing, so it takes all the guesswork out of the laundry. The sensor actually detects your fabric texture, your load size. It selects the optimal wash-dry cycles and ensures advanced cleaning and fabric care. You can go to lg.com for more information about that. So obviously the holidays can be super magical, but they can also be stressful. HP has you covered there. Their all-in plan is amazing. It is a tech essential that can help you and your family stay on top of the holidays. You can print your recipes, your grocery list, even the coloring activities for kids. Now, this all-inclusive print service delivers ultimate convenience. It is only $6.99 a month. You get an HP printer with automatic ink delivery, 24/7 live support, and you also get next business day replacement for any issues that you may have. So now you don't have to stress about your tech during the holidays, HP.com. Now, everyone loves a great smart home, and Vivint offers a comprehensive suite of smart home and energy products. They are controlled through an app. The system is connected on one central platform to lock and unlock your home, adjust your thermostat, and also monitor deliveries. It offers convenience, customization, as well as peace of mind. The systems are professionally installed and monitored 24/7, optimizing that functionality and energy use. Some of their top selling products include their Doorbell Camera Pro with package protection and smart deter, smart thermostat and lighting, Indoor Camera Pro, Outdoor Camera Pro, as well as Spotlight Pro. You can go to vivint.com for more information about that. Now let's talk about powering up our homes for the holidays. Jackery is where it's at. It will definitely do that with their solar generator 5000 plus. This powerhouse energy system can power your household essentials directly with its many outlets. It can also power your home when connected through Jackery's smart transfer switch. It provides that instant backup in case of emergencies and power outages. It is safe for indoor use. It is quiet. It is fuel free. This is perfect for freezes, for storms. If you go to Jackery.com, you can get their Jackery solar generator 5000 plus, as well as their smart transfer switch. Type in Kelly 14 off now through December 28th to save there. You, of course, you can go to Jackery.com. But these are all my favorite essentials for the holidays that don't only protect your home now, but it'll work all year.
Welcome back. I'm Andrea Jackson. In this week's Boss Lady, MTV reality star Cheyenne Davis comes from a family of entrepreneurs, and she's got a new book she co-wrote to inspire future generations. It's called Ryder K, the Mini Boss, the littlest hands, yet the biggest dreams. Please welcome 3 generations of success to Daily Flash: Cheyenne's mom, Margaret, Cheyenne, and her daughter, Ryder K. Welcome.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Daily Flash. Cheyenne, let me start with you. You've created your own brand around fitness, fashion, and motherhood. How has family played a role in your success?
I would not be anywhere without family. My family plays such a key role in success. It takes a village and it takes a community, and I rely on mine heavily. And we just seem to all still be getting along and making it happen.
That's a big part of it. Let's talk about the book. Why a children's book?
Honestly, I love doing everything for my kids. I felt like we were lacking in representation within the children's book world, where Ryder couldn't see herself on the shelf. And I wanted to give her something that she could relate to and something where she felt like she saw herself in. So I literally made a book with her in it.
And Ryder, what's it like for you to be a part of this huge project, to be on the cover of a book and have a book that you've co-wrote with your mom?
I love it because I love reading books, and it just makes me happy that I can read my own book.
I love it. Margaret, let me ask you about your involvement here as a parent and a grandparent. What do you think has been the key to your family's success? And what advice do you have that might motivate other families?
The key would be my mom, who is the entrepreneur that we all learn from. And it's at this stage of my life, I just want to pour into my daughters and my grandchildren and to lead by example and to show them that it's possible. And at this early age that you can start your dreams and we can all work towards them together.
And what sort of advice would you have for other families who are trying to motivate a new generation?
I would say to find your passion project. You never know what it may be. For us, it was leading with this book for our legacy. But I would say to families, find your passion, introduce your children to different exposures and opportunities so that they can also start to dream.
Well, Ryder Kay, tell me about your journey creating a nail polish line at the age of 4. That is quite an accomplishment.
It was hard because, one day I was just at the barber shop with my dad, and then he told me, pick names for these colors. I was like, wait, what? And I'm like,
That's the best part of the nail polish is coming up with the cool names for them. What are some of the most valuable lessons you can learn as you embark on the journey of an entrepreneur? Cheyenne, I'll ask you.
I think for us right now, we just want to teach Ryder about hard work and teamwork and what it takes to create your own brand and how to make it successful, and that you will fail, you will hear no, but how do you recover from that? And for her to see that creating her own brand gives her certain luxuries and gives her certain freedoms, and she's able to go to the toy store and get what she wants, or to go to Disneyland because she worked hard that week. So we're just trying to build a strong foundation for her to set her up for success.
And I think you mentioned it, failure is a big part of anyone's success. And how do you make sure that that lesson is a part of the whole process?
Life isn't perfect, and we're not trying to make everything perfect for Ryder. We want Ryder to understand that there comes with failure, it comes with hard work. And when you fail, what do you do to recover? How do you come back stronger? When somebody tells you, no, we don't want to carry your book in the store or your polish in the store, do we just give up, or do we go and ask the next store to put our book in it?
And Margaret, I'll finish with this final question. What about the importance of generational wealth and passing it down to future generations?
I think that's one of the more important lessons here. When I learned how to be an entrepreneur from my mother, and my daughters then mirrored us, and now we're passing that to Ryder. And I think that is the most important, is legacy, generational wealth, and to start young and to start to gain the attitude that it takes to be an entrepreneur can start right now.
Terrific inspiration. Margaret, Cheyenne, and Ryder Kay, thank you so much for joining us. The book is called Ryder Kay, the Mini Boss, The Littlest Hands, Yet the Biggest Dreams. You can find it on Amazon. For more information about Cheyenne, Ryder, and Margaret and the book, you can head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. Stay with us. There is more to come here on Daily Flash. We're talking about holiday cocktails coming up with a mixologist who has some great ideas for the perfect season cocktail.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
So glad to have you here on the Big Chew. Big Chew, indeed. And I got to tell you, this is the time of season. We don't want to hear these kinds of stories, but I got to pass it along. First, you remember this time, I think it was last year, Hall & Oates were suing each other, or one of them was suing the other. And I was like, how can this be?
Yeah.
I got bad news to tell you. The Village people are all fighting amongst themselves.
Oh, no.
Do you hear about this?
Is it over the YMCA song?
Yes, because it's actually got a resurgence, number one, because of President Trump playing it a lot at his rallies and that sort of thing. I don't think it was his theme song. It's just it's a song. No matter what you start playing, energy comes.
Yes, and I saw an interview with one of the writer of the song, who's part of the Village people, and he gave full political permission for the Trump campaign to use it. And he was like, it's a great celebration of the song.
And it's that I think is where the problem started. Is like he's saying, like, well, first it's like it's a great. If you go to any wedding, you go to anything, everybody knows the YMCA. Something I didn't realize, they never came up with that dance. American Bandstand kids came up with the YMCA, and they even came out and said it. It goes, listen, so the construction worker said it's basically one of these songs. Everybody can do the YMCA. Everybody right there. We got the camera, or at least Matt is trying to get the camera. Nick's not going to.
Nick has to see.
Nick was like, why do I got to do this?
Nick's like, I'm not doing this.
All right, so basically, they're coming out. The guy who actually wrote the song, the guy who actually came up with the Village people, the whole concept, basically said that the gay French, and I am saying gay, nothing wrong with being gay by all means, but he has said his gay French producer came out, he created the Village people. He said YMCA was a gay theme song. Anthem, if you will, right. So it was a gay anthem song, and the other guys are saying, no, it wasn't. So he goes, well, the cowboy took the guy, which I love saying the cowboy. The cowboy took the guy who created the Village people to a YMCA to go see certain adult actors inside of the YMCA. He came out and said this, no lie, right? So they're all fighting, saying, listen, this is a gay anthem. One of them says, no, it's not. It's just a fun song.
Yes.
And what we say as Gen Xers is that so many of the songs way back in the day, we just said, oh, no, it doesn't mean what it says, even though relax, if you go to that song has got Frankie Goes to Hollywood. If you listen to the words of that song, no, it doesn't mean that.
It's got a great beat and I can dance to it. That's all that matters.
Now I think it's kind of graduated to the point. It's like, oh, yeah, we all knew it was. But it's just a fun song no matter what. And even Matt, who doesn't dance, knows the dance.
And I can put on chaps and make it look good.
You can make it look good.
I can be the biker.
Here's the question, and I asked this in kind of a weird sort of way, is that isn't this the point of most songs? Like, don't people want that crossover appeal?
Yeah, I agree.
There's been so much arguing and fighting for acceptance and, accept me for who I am and this, that, and the other thing. And so here's a song that can appeal to all sorts of people. So why not embrace that?
And if you ask any DJ, if you want to get everybody off the floor, you play the YMCA song. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody knows, and they go out there. Because everybody, white people especially, we know how to dance.
We know how to do that dance.
We know how to do the YMCA. It's not that hard.
You saw my wedding. No one could dance.
And nobody wants to do it, but everybody can do it. And it's not like line dancing, where I refuse the line dance because I'm not coordinated. I'm looking at people the whole time I'm trying to do it. But it's one song that we could all kind of get together. And I agree with you. And first off, calling it a gay anthem is one thing. If that's what if they want to take it, sure, why not?
Whatever.
But once we put a label on it, you're the one that is now categorizing it as a certain thing. And that to me sounds like it's a little bit different. What we want as a society is not having to categorize everybody.
Right, you kind of want to just celebrate it
be what it is.
for what it is. Yeah. I just think it would make a perfect SNL skit or a comedy show skit to see every single Village person member having at it in a courtroom.
Your Honor, and the cowboy, and they all come dressed up as it is.
They have to with the mustaches and everything.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, if you want to say it's a gay anthem or not, but the next song after YMCA was In the Navy by the Village people, which also some say had the same connotation.
Did you see the video of that one?
I'll allow you to make your own decisions there. We have got more Flash coming up. Stick around. We want to have some fun with you. We love having you along on this ride. Thank you for joining us. Today's Trends, tomorrow's Talk, right here on Daily Flash.
Celebrity lifestyle and wellness expert Seema Cohen is here to share her ultimate holiday gift guide for everyone on your list. Hi, Seema. Great to see you. What do you have for us today?
Skin Sips is a wellness brand promoting skin health, energy, and overall wellness through convenient 100% bioactive drink stick packs. Skin Sips is clinically backed, showing smoother skin in just 30 days with daily use, all while being gluten-free, sugar-free, vegan, and non-GMO. Use code SKIN10 on skinsips.com and Amazon. Skin Sips comes in lemon and mango flavors.
Seema, what else do you have? Another great gift idea for us.
Okay, we have some chic jewelry here today from New York brand Honey. And right now they're offering 40% off with code GIFT40. Ritani carries natural and lab-grown diamonds, gemstones, modern pearls, and fabulous selection of gold pieces and even children's jewelry starting at just $35. Visit Ritani.com for all of your gifting needs this holiday season, and even if you want to pick up something fabulous for yourself.
It looks like you might have something for the kids too on your gift table in your gift guide.
Rider Bikes has helped over 4 million kids in 75 plus countries learn to ride. Founded by Ryan McFarlane, who built a balance bike for his 2-year-old son in his garage, Strider has a passion for teaching kids to love two wheels. Strider believes kids can learn to ride earlier than we think, starting as young as 6 months. They develop balance and coordination with a rocking bike. Then they transition to a balance bike as early as 1 year old. Find them at major retailers and striderbikes.com.
Seema, terrific ideas. Always great to see you. For more information, please follow Seema on Instagram at Seema Cohen Official. The Volvo XC90 embraces new technology. Check out this electrified plug-in hybrid model that features a combination of gas and electricity.
You've seen the headlines, but can it be true? Can you really buy a self-driving car? Today, cars like this Cadillac Lyriq can drive themselves, but only in certain circumstances and only with the driver paying full attention. It works by using a combination of cameras, sensors, GPS, and map data. You must be traveling on a mapped highway, but right now GM says they have nearly 750,000 miles of mapped roads in North America. Then, you simply press this button and the car drives itself, steering, braking, and accelerating all on its own. This green light means the car has taken over. And this type of feature is available today on a variety of new cars from Cadillac, Chevrolet, Ford, Mercedes-Benz, Nissan, and several others.
That is a cool car, really cool there. Check this out. The world's tallest woman and the world's smallest woman met for a cup of tea, all while celebrating their sizable records. This is incredible. The tallest woman, she stands at 7 feet, while the smallest stands only at 2 feet, right? Well, the two met up at London's Savoy Hotel for tea, and despite their differences in heights, the two ladies bonded over challenges they both faced because of their unique size. Interesting to see that there. And you look at it and you just think that we're all different in this world.
Yeah.
And when you put that, obviously, you don't want to look at them as like, weird, but that's who God made them as. You know what I'm saying?
And the discrepancy of size is just unbelievable.
Really cool. Talking about credit card and how to manage it when we return.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Andrea Jackson. Have you noticed your credit card bill is costing you more, even though you might have it locked up in the freezer? Here to talk to us about it is Amanda Webster. She's the COO of Fund and Grow. Hey, Amanda, welcome back.
Hey, Andrea, thank you for having me.
So what's the deal with the current rising credit card interest rates? It seems like they're costing us more, even if sometimes we're not using them.
So, there's a lot of things that go into it, but main thing you got to look at is the Fed rates, right? So their regulatory things that they're doing directly impact the cost of your debt in credit card world. So if you look at your terms, it always says like prime plus this many points. And so it's directly impacting that. But also the higher the interest rates on the Fed side, the higher the cost is to the actual lender. And they're always going to pass that on to the consumer.
And what should consumers understand about this connection when it comes to all those different rates?
You need to be looking at it, right? So your cost of what you're spending on your credit card, if you're not able to pay it off every month, is going to go up and down based on that Fed rate. So when it goes down, obviously you're going to pay less, but it has been notoriously high for so long now that those rates just haven't moved, and we have been paying a lot more for that debt. So paying attention to that, because it's going to hit you in your wallet directly, or it's going to make those long-term projections on how long to pay off that debt even longer.
I know everybody always, the financial experts, including yourself, probably suggest that we pay off that credit card debt every month. I mean, it's easier than it sounds. Most people are probably struggling, especially this time of year. With the average credit card interest rate exceeding 21%, how are households managing their debt?
I have seen a huge uptick in the debt consolidation world in those programs, trying to get a hold of it, because the average consumer just came out this week. It was like 10 grand was the average that people are holding on credit card debt, which 10 grand, that's going to take you 30 years to pay off if you're only paying the minimum payment. Yeah. So we're seeing a huge uptick in that. I also expect to see an uptick in bankruptcy filings.
There's been a lot of talk with the new administration going in about capping credit card fees and even to some extent some interest rates. What are your thoughts?
So I think temporarily that could be okay, and it would be a good thing for the consumer. I think anything that's capping is going to be a good thing for the consumer on the front side. The problem is these are all businesses. These are banks that are trying to make money.
Right.
So if it's a long-term cap, you're going to see them try to find ways to charge or limit the ability to get funding if that tends to stay on long-term.
You mentioned credit card delinquencies. They've reached a 12-year high. How could rising interest rates really affect those changes in the law going forward?
I think you're just going to see the delinquencies continuing, at least for the first quarter. I hope that the administration can get some things in place to help the consumers, but it's always a balancing act, because the more you help the consumer, the more the fees are to the lender, which are then just going to come into a full circle. But again, that's why I think you're going to see debt consolidation programs and bankruptcies have some highs, maybe even reaching close to the ones we had in like 2009, 2010, just to get consumers back on track with the economy we've dealt with since COVID, basically.
Amanda Webster, always great to chat with you. Some very important information as we get the new year started with hopefully some new financial goals. For more information on how to earn and use business credit, go to fundandgrow.com.
Well, we're officially in the holiday season, and lifestyle expert Stacey Cratcher-Tom is here today with some simple ways to level up your holiday this season. Welcome, Stacey.
So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
So, Stacey, you say there are a few easy ways to elevate holiday decor at home. What's your first idea?
Well, my first tip, I love having wreaths and garlands on hand. They really set the tone for holiday. A wreath on your front door is an instant festive feel for anyone who walks in. And also sprinkling garland in various areas. You can drape them on staircases, doorways, etc. It really just gives it an instant elevated feel. Another tip is styling your mantle. It's a great spot in your house to create a statement place. It's such a gathering place during holidays. You can lay garland across, be done, simple. Or if you want to add some things to it, I love grouping things into threes, festive fun things. You can do ornaments, you can do small little trees, add some special LED lights. It really just makes it super fun. And World Market has everything you need to make this idea come to life. And of course, pillows. Pillows is a really easy way to punch up your holiday feel. Lots of colors and options. I'm a big fan of the embroidery pillows. They sort of just evoke a traditional and just a really timeless feel. And World Market has so many shapes, sizes, fabrics to choose from. And I really love the idea of creating a collection that you can add to year after year.
And Stacey, what are you seeing on social media right now that's trending?
Right now, kitschy Christmas is dominating our social feeds. Think retro bright pinks and turquoise and silvers and disco balls palooza in any color and size. It's really a playful and magical aesthetic. And it's one of those aesthetics where more is more.
Stacey, tell us, what are your top entertaining must-haves?
My first must-have, honestly, is charcuterie boards. Have a few different sizes on hand. You can plate everything on there. It instantly looks gorgeous. I'm a fan of this Meg Quinn. It's a tree-shaped DIY charcuterie board. So for the novice, it tells you where to put everything, which is fantastic. And I love bringing out festive Christmas glassware, like for cocktails. You could think of dinnerware with just different themes. World Market has so many options there. And of course, keeping lots of seasonal sweets and treats on hand. World Market has a great selection of authentic European goodies, including Belgian chocolates, mulled wine, and of course, classic Walker shortbread, which is, everyone loves Walkers.
And finally, what about holiday gifting?
Honestly, World Market has something for everyone. So whether it's, soaps, bath sets, cozy slippers, a beautiful throw, books, frames. One of the things is if you're looking for stocking stuffers, this is your spot. Mini chocolates, little ornaments, and lots of quirky gadgets and whimsical gifts. World Market really is the one-stop shop for all your holiday needs this season.
Well, Stacey, happy holidays, and we'll make sure we post this on our website at dailyflashshow.com.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment.
Okay, so you want me to cancel the Will and Jada Smith celebrity roast? Okay, will do.
You'll be entertained with intriguing, informative, and engaging guests. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun.
All right, I'm going to pull a groin. Oh, that's not what broke.
Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Hurricanes Helene and Milton left thousands of people in the Southeast without electricity for weeks. Here's how Jackery Generators is helping rebuild communities.
For hurricane survivors Jim and Amy Patton, the Jackery 5,000 plus generator could not have come at a better time.
Next one, we're going to have the Jackery. That will give us the creature comforts instead of walking around with flashlights.
After enduring several major hurricanes on the west coast of Florida, the Pattons have learned how to batten down the hatches when bracing for storms.
These are hurricane shutters.
They worry about their dog Tank, who can sense the impending storm threat and gets anxious.
We put those hurricane shutters back up, and Tank, he knew, he remembered. You could just see it in his face, like, I can't believe this is happening again.
During the last hurricane, Milton, Jim captured this footage after a transformer blew up, blacking out the entire neighborhood.
It's kind of terrifying, not knowing what's going on outside and what damages are being done.
Another problem, their gas generator just can't go the distance, always running out of fuel.
I went to the boat and siphoned out another 15 gallons, so we were able to keep the generator running. The people that don't have that option, once it's out, you have no power.
And evacuating is not an option with Amy's elderly father, forcing them to face these hurricanes in bleak, terrifying darkness.
Sounds like a freight train coming through your house.
But now they have a revolutionary product that will change that. The Jackery is a lightweight, portable generator. This will finally change the Patton family's entire storm experience. It can superpower their whole home with an uninterrupted power supply during outages.
The Jackery It's solar panels, so all you gotta do is put the solar panels out there, it recharges itself, and you don't have to worry about that.
This is an easy garage setup. Jackery's smart transfer switch allows for seamless switching between grid power and backup power. A power solution that will keep this family and their pup cool and calm in the next storm.
I can't imagine something happening to him because I don't have power. And if Jackery generator is going to power my home, it's a game changer for us.
For more information on any of today's stories, be sure to head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. You'll also find a sound off button there. We're open 24/7, valet parking. You can sound off and share your thoughts.
Gluten-free and all waiting for you. Y'all have a great one. Take care. We'll see you when we look at you.